This video shows a public school first grade class using fraction bars. It is my first meeting with these students, but the fraction bars materials were sent to the school a few weeks earlier. To find out what these students knew about fractions, I asked them what the fraction 3/4 meant to them. I was surprised by their responses and their enthusiasm for learning about fractions. I am very anxious to know what you think about fractions. Do you like fractions?
Yes.
You do? Wow. You know, that's very unusual because a lot of people are afraid of fractions. Now, if I, let me see, if I give you a fraction, let's say, if I write the fraction 3/4, what's that mean to you? Can someone tell me what that means, 3/4?
3 parts shaded.
3 parts shaded, yeah. The 3 means 3 parts shaded.
And it's a blue bar with 4. The one with the bar that we talked about.
That's right. It's a blue bar with 4 parts, right? So 3/4 means it has 4 parts. The bottom number tells you how many parts, and the top number tells you how many are shaded. Okay? What did you say?
Or there's something else instead of saying 3/4, or it can be 3/4.
Yeah, it could be 3/4. It has 2 names, doesn't it? You could call it 3/4 or 3/4. Okay, how about 7/12? Orange bar, yeah, that's right. Orange bar with 7 parts shaded, 7/12. What would you say?
There's 7 shaded and there's 12 altogether.
Yeah, that's right. 12 altogether and 7 parts shaded. You people seem to have a good understanding of fractions. Now we're going to play some games here in a few minutes, and we'll look at some bars. But
Little dog.
see, here are the yellow bars. A yellow bar with 2 parts shaded. Yeah, they're a little bit hard to see, but that has 3 parts to it. Remember those? But there's a yellow bar with 3 parts and 2 parts are shaded, right? So the fraction for this bar would be what? What would you say? 2/3, right? Did you get 1, 2, 3? So the biggest number goes on the bottom, the 3 parts, and there's 2 parts shaded. Okay, now here's a bar that has how many parts? A red bar with 3 parts shaded.
6.
6 parts, okay?
One
And-
side. I saw it again.
3 parts are shaded. Now what would the fraction for this bar be?
3 and 6.
What would you say?
3 and 6.
3/6, third grade?
No.
No?
First grade.
First grade?
If we're third grade, we'll be as, like, stay here.
Well, you people know a lot about fractions for first graders. I'm really surprised. Okay, do you want to play a game?
Yeah!
Now, I'm wondering if you have you played the small
Yes!
You played this already?
Yes! Let's play it again. It's
Well, when you play this game, do you use all the bars? Do you use all the different colors?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow. When you play this game, you can put the bars right on the mat, and you can see how far you can move, right? How many steps are there in an orange bar? What do you say? Yeah. Well, let's see. Who'd you count them? You count the steps in an orange bar.
I'm right now.
I think 12 is the answer, right?
12.
12 steps in an orange bar. And so, and this right here is half shaded. A blue bar with 2 parts out of 4 shaded.
12.
Yep, 12 steps in an orange bar, and half of 12 is what? We need 2 numbers that add up to, okay, what do you think?
6.
6, that's right. Because 6 and 6 are 12, right? Okay, so when you play this game, the first thing you do is take one of these little markers right here. I'm going to pass out some markers. And you put your marker at the start position, okay?
Please turn on.
That's right down here. And then you turn all the bars upside down, so you can't see the shaded amounts, and you take turns drawing a bar.
And shuffling them.
What's that?
And shuffling them.
Shuffle them first.
What's
You
that?
shuffle your bars.
Yeah, you have to shuffle the bars because Somebody might get the whole bars, right? You know, if you get a whole bar, that's the best you can do, right? You can go a whole bar if you get a whole bar. Yeah.
And if you get a 0, you can't go.
Zeros are not so good, are they, right? Now everyone knows what a 0 bar looks like?
Yeah.
Here's it right here. The red bar chosen was a 0 bar with 6 equal parts. That's a 0 bar, right?
That's a red.
Okay, is this a whole bar right here? A red bar with 5 parts out of 6 shaded.
No.
Is that a whole bar? Almost though, isn't it? That's not bad. It's almost a whole bar, isn't it? Let's see what this one. No.
And each square is 2 squares. There's 2 of them. Each square is 2 of them.
2 orange ones,
Yeah,
right?
each one of these, that's good. Each one of these red ones is 2 steps on the small step race, isn't it? Each red is worth 2 orange, right? It's kind of like a 2-for-1 swap.
Well, you have to measure it from here.
Tell me what you have right here.
Whole bar.
How many out of how many?
3 out of 6.
3 out of 6.
I got to move 6 spaces.
6 out of 12. Good job.
No, if you where was you?
How many spaces are you going to move? Did you figure it out?
Not too bad.
No, it was right here, right?
5, 6.
So you go right here.
Oh yeah.
I want it. Only 2.
How many spaces are you going to move? You get a whole bar.
Well, actually, it's winning. I got a whole bar. This is cookie.
How many spaces?
12.
Count 12.
Your bar again. That's a whole 2. That's a whole 2. 12.
Okay. Could I have your attention, please? Now, did you get 2 whole bars? Okay, some people were very, very lucky they got 2 whole bars in a row. But one person, somebody got 3 zeros. Who got 3 zeros? Remember?
Well,
Did you get? Yeah, that's pretty bad luck, isn't it? When you get
No, I
3
got
0 bars in a row.
I got 2 0.
You got 2 0 bars? Wow, that's pretty bad. Did anybody get 2 whole bars in a row? 2 whole bars in a row?
I did.
Suppose you get 2 whole bars, how many total steps did you get altogether for 2 whole bars? 2 whole bars is 24, okay? Now, I'm going to ask you a really tough question now. I don't think you could probably get this if you're only in the 1st grade, but you might. How about 3 whole bars? How many steps?
12.
What would you say? 36.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good. If you get 3 whole bars, you're going to get 36. If you get 3 whole bars and you're at the start, you could go up here and down here. You'd get 3 whole bars, wouldn't you? You'd be more than halfway done with the racetrack, right?
You got the whole thing.
Now, in this video, you saw 1st graders using the full set of fraction bars with the small step race. I was initially planning on beginning with just the 12 bars for this game, but these students were way ahead of that. They knew about 0 bars and whole bars and had already spent quite a bit of time with this race map. When I held up a 5-6 bar and asked the class, is this a whole bar? One student pointed out that it needed 2 more squares. Well, the 2 more squares the student was talking about are 2 more steps on the small step racetrack, or 2/12 of a bar, to complete 1 whole bar, as shown on this map. The video you have just seen hints at the success that young people can have when given a visual model for fractions and non-threatening activities that make sense.